Hi, y'all. My name is Suzanne. I am sending you a message from Albany, New York. I live in New York, a very, very blue state. I think California might be the only state bluer than us, although we may have surpassed them at this point. Sadly, I'm not sure. I don't really have a walk away moment from the left and liberalism because I've never been a liberal. I just realized, and I came to a walk away from the government moment back in 2014 when I truly realized the conservative constitutionalist that I was, and how important it was to hold our government accountable for the wrongdoings that they do. So I hope all of you have at least heard about the Bundy Ranch standoff that happened in April of 2014. Long story short, the government tries to charge our ranchers and our farmers out west to ranch and farm on their own property. And they have all these grazing fees and this and that and the other thing they're supposed to pay. While the Bundys, whose land, as many ranchers, was handed down through the generations, which means the government didn't own it, fought because they said, you have no right to charge us any kind of fees or taxes or anything. This is my land. It came from this family member to this. He had proof of all of this. Did it matter? No. It was sort of like another Waco type of situation. The government, the federal government, the BLM, the Bureau of Land Management, stormed in. There was a standoff for a couple days because, you know what? He wasn't moving. He wasn't moving. They stole a bunch of his cows. They killed them. They buried them in mass graves. I mean, the government really did a number, and the mainstream media was mainly silent about all of it. You might have seen an article here or there on Fox News, so Fox News should have covered that way more than they did. So, okay, so that happened. That was in Bunkerville, Nevada. That took place in Nevada. So then, fast forward to January of 2016. Now, some of the same people, the Bundy family and some of their supporters that were involved in the Bundy Ranch standoff, I don't know what else to call it, that's what the government calls it, decided to occupy a piece of federal land. It was called the Malheur Wildlife Refuge, and it is in Oregon. And it's 30 miles outside of town. It's 30 miles outside of anybody that would be bothered by some people being there for a couple weeks. So what they did was they went in, because they're federal lands, and the government and the Constitution states that we, the people, own all federal lands. We together own all federal lands, together and sovereignly. So they went in, they occupied the property. It's a property that the BLM is supposed to maintain. They really don't. It was wintertime. Again, it was January. It was wintertime. And the longer that went on and the more they made the government look like fools, the quicker the government tried to squash us. So what happened was on January 26, 2016, there was a small convoy of patriots that had left the refuge. They were going to the next town over to speak at it, like a town hall type meeting. I believe the town they were heading to was called John Day. On their way there, they were ambushed by the FBI and the Oregon State Police. They set up a roadblock along a Dead Man's Curve on the roadway that Lavoie ultimately had to steer off the road in order to not hit the roadblock or anybody. Jumped out of his car with his arms up, and they proceeded to shoot him 3 times and kill him. This man who had done nothing wrong other than occupy federal land that nobody was using 30 miles outside of town, along with his patriot friends. He was making a stand against the government, and they killed him. And you barely heard anything about this in the news, okay? So that really, really did it for me. That did it for me. I have been an absolute constitutional conservative ever since. And I wanted to share with you a little bit of what my house looks like. Just a few things. See if I can do this. Oh, it doesn't let me. So I'm going to show you. It's going to be backwards. There's a picture of Cliven Bundy. That's the man whose ranch they tried to take over. There's Lavoy Finicum. These are pictures above my mantle. There's my American flag. And then if you scroll around this way, I have another American flag right there. I'm sorry, it's backwards. I have lots and lots and lots of American things in my house. And none of it has anything to do with President Trump. It has to do with the fact that I love my country, that I love the people of my country. I think together, we the people, President Trump says it all the time, we can achieve anything. You can achieve anything. The sky is the limit. And I think that's the importance of this movement. And I really hope that this continues to grow. 30,000 strong. I think that's amazing. To the young man, Brendan, I believe his name is. Way to go. Way to go, young man. You have done amazing things. And keep going. Keep going, America. All of us together. See, all it takes is a little bit of bravery. You know, all these people, not only did the silent majority come out and vote in 2016, in less than 2 years, now the unsilent minority is coming out too. And I think that is unbelievably amazing. I think this has been an amazing thing. Brandon, you've done a great job. I'm proud of you. America, I'm proud of you. Keep it going, folks. God loves us. President Trump loves us. We love ourselves and need to love ourselves. And as long as we keep doing that and unifying, there is nothing they can throw at us that we can't end. They are done. They are done and they are desperate. So keep walking away. Keep walking away for your own good. And if you choose to walk away, make sure it's with your own research and your own heart and your own mind and your own decision. Don't let anybody talk you into walking away until you're ready. And when you're ready, we are here for you. Welcome. Welcome, patriots. Okay, that's all. Have a good day, folks. Love you all. Stay cool out there. It's very, very, very hot in New York today, so stay cool out there, folks. Keep an eye on your pets, your elderly, and your neighbors. Some people don't have air conditioning, so just keep an eye. Don't let pets get caught up in cars. Break those windows. Get them out. All right. I shouldn't say that. Anyway, love you all. Love America. Bye. Have a great day.